This is a story that started out at the beginning of the tour about 5 weeks ago at about, maybe a minute, and worked its way up to about 5 minutes and 40 seconds. And so I have been trying ever since we realized how long it was to shorten it. And of course, when you try to shorten a story, you totally screw up because you get lost in your story. So every night now, I'm trying to shorten it, but it gets longer. Somewhere in 1970, in San Francisco, was a girl, me, who wrote a poem about her boyfriend, Lindsay, and it was this beautiful, beautiful poem because we'd been in a band for 3 years and we were going out and we'd already come through like amazing things, and we opened for Jimi Hendrix and for Janis Joplin, and it's like we were struggling and we were winning. We felt we were winning. And so we packed up and moved to LA from San Francisco. And the poem somehow made it to LA with us. So then we made an album. We got a record deal. We made the Buckingham Mix record. We were very, very proud of it. And we were pretty sure that we had made the best record possible and that we were home free. Well, we weren't, because what happened was that Polydor Records just dropped the record. And we were devastated and speechless all at the same time because we really didn't know what to do. So we did what all struggling musicians do. We talked somebody into giving us some free studio time, and we started making Buckingham Mix 2, the second record. So we're making this record and we're making demos for the record. And we both think that probably this was one of the first demos that we made for Buckingham Mix 2. And then it got lost. I know. And it was on a cassette, and we had so many cassettes in our house that what was one more that wasn't there? So we put it down somewhere, and I think that somebody snuck in, one of our friends, stole the tape, copied it from cassette to cassette, brought it back, put it back, so we never even knew it was gone. And then we lost it. It was lost for the second time. So then, I'm getting lost again, Lindsay. So then I think what happened was that Mick Fleetwood was looking for some people, and he came out to Sound City where we were working on our second Buckingham Mix album. And he heard some of our music, and so, am I on the right track here?
I think you are.
Okay, so Mick was really looking for a place to make a record, but most importantly, he was looking for a lead guitarist. Now, in the middle of this, I have to tell you that before I ever even dreamed up this story, Mick said, when we recorded this at the end of last year, a couple months ago, he said, don't forget to remind the audience that the way you guys sing together and the way Lindsay plays is like, it's like a triangle. Lindsay plays in counterpoint to the way that we sing. And that is what I think makes us really special. And Mick said, don't forget to remind the audience that this is one of the things that I was really attracted to when I first heard you guys sing. And so for the first, 4 weeks of the tour, I was telling everybody that that is what Mick was attracted to. And then Lindsay one night on stage in front of 15,000 people said to me, but no. What he was really attracted to was the fact that Fleetwood Mac needed a lead guitarist. Yes. Nowhere in the words lead guitarist did it say lead guitarist and hippie girlfriend.
That's right.
It's true. So, go ahead.
Well, no, I was just going to say, I said to Mick, I'm pleased that you offered this, and I feel complimented, but, I love my girlfriend, and she's very talented, and you've got to take her too. It's called loyalty.
So, now I'm losing my train of, this is what happens when you've been in a band this long. So anyway, he joined Fleetwood Mac and I got to go too. So at this point, I'd like to thank all of these three boys up here. First of all, we'll just skip ahead 2 minutes. And thank Lindsay for taking me with him into Fleetwood Mac. And to thank Mr. McFleetwood for taking us both on this wild, wild ride of his. And also, need we even not forget, Mr. McVie, who I'm pretty darn sure just said, "Just take the girl!" Thank you, John. So this is called Without You. It is that poem. It is recorded almost exactly as it was in 1974. And it's on our little EP. And I hope you like it.